Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well, and thank you for joining me. We're going to be looking in this video at question number 12 on our 2010 Fermat paper, so let's dive in and take a look here. When cake candies were distributed among 7 people, so that each person received the same number of candies, and each person received as many candies as possible, there were 3 candies left over. So basically what we're saying is, if you divide k by 7, you'll get a remainder of 3. That's how we read this information. A lot of English, but it translates into some very basic math concepts. If instead 3k candies were distributed among 7 people in this way, so everyone receives the same number of candies and everyone receives as many candies as possible, then the number of candies left over would have been. Okay, so we've got some options: 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Now, the 9 is there for the people who just say, oh, it's a remainder of 3, and instead of k candies, you're doing 3k candies, multiply it by 3, 9's the answer, hurrah. But if you think about it, if we got 9 candies left over, then each of our 7 people could take one of those candies, and you'd actually be left with 2 left over. Okay, so how are we going to take a look at this question? Well, depends on how much math you know. If you're comfortable with modular arithmetic, you might say something like k is equivalent to 3 mod 7, and so 3k is equivalent to 9 mod 7, but 9 is equivalent to 2 mod 7, and you'd say, the answer is 2. That's if you know modular arithmetic. Not everyone does. I know it's not really gone over in school, so here's another way to think about it. If I know the remainder when I divide by 7 is 3, I know that k looks like 7 times something, the number of candies they get the first time, maybe let's call it C for candies, plus 3. Everyone gets C candies the first time it's distributed. 7 times C is the total number of candies given out, and then we had 3 spares, so that's k. So what does 3k look like? Well, multiply everything by 3, 21C plus 9. Now I want the biggest multiple of 7 in here, and then whatever's left over. Now I get 7 times 3c, but I also get 7 times 1, and then a 2 is sort of left out here. And grouping those together, I get 7, 3c plus 1, so everyone's going to get 3c plus 1 candies the next time the candies are given out, and there's going to be 2 left over. So again, we get 2 left over. You do it really quickly if you know modular arithmetic, which is basically doing additions and subtractions and multiplications, but only dealing with remainders for a given number. Or you don't have to do it. You can sort of reason your way through it, as we just did, pulling out the biggest multiple of 7 that you can. So 2, I think they were in increasing order, so I believe that's B, but let's just double check. Yep, 2, and there we go. So that finishes off question number 12. Up next, question number 13. I'll see you there.